Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So this is War Major in his Tortoise. This is a Tier 9 British tank destroyer. And this is a Tier 9 map, or Tier 9 game on the VRS map. There we go, that's what I wanted to say. So this is the thing that's getting changed in the next patch. Its older brother, the FE215B 1A3 is also getting removed and changed over to a tank that's more like this. Now this thing currently has the fastest DPM in the game. I wish I had remembered to look up its reload speed before I started this, but I haven't. Either way, it's quite fast, as you'll see in this game. I have no doubt at some point he'll hit something so fast that things start to believe it's an ioEther. It's not. It just feels like it should be. Okay, so before we get started, as always, please hit that like button if you enjoy this, and also because it will increase War Major's chances of getting the 500 gold. So from now on, Saturday through Friday. So Saturday's game was the Scorpion G, today's is the Tortoise, and then whatever Monday's is through the rest of the week. That'll be the timeline for the contest. So Friday night at midnight tonight. Or midnight, Friday night at midnight, this week's contest will end. Whoever has the most videos, good lord, me in English today, the star of the video that has the most likes for this week will receive 500 gold. So if I get a great little tier 2 game and everybody hits thumbs up on that, then you get some gold if you sent it in, or it could be someone else. Like, I want this to be a community-driven contest, so you guys get to weigh in with thumbs up, thumbs down as to which video you think should win. So thumbs up will count towards it, thumbs down will count against it, and we'll just kind of go from there. And so, yeah. You can please also, if you could share this video with your friends and clanmates, that would help me out quite a bit and help the channel grow. And unfortunately, not able to hit that shot on the 132, but that's okay. Reload fast enough that, well, we're ready for the next thing. We'll push it around the corner. Now, if this Pershing really actually decides to come around this corner, he's gonna have a bad day, because I'm gonna end up calling this guy Major. It's just the words my brain wants to use. It's easier if I just go with that than try and fight them. So Major's gonna be able to track the Pershing as soon as he sees him. He's also going to then be able to unload into this guy and basically keep him tracked as long as he doesn't have a repair kit. Anyway, well, now he's tracked. We got tracked, but WZ put a shot at. Oh, right. I forgot to do the armor specs where you want to shoot a Tortoise if you have to shoot a Tortoise. Okay, so I have the I am looking at an armor viewer so you guys can see that. There we go. This thing looks green all through the front. It's bad. Bad. But anyway, so green is, of course, well, tough to pen. So the only place you're gonna get, actually, it's not so horrible. There's space armor on the front. Interesting. I didn't know that. So the place you want to be shooting is the cupola. That is going to be the weak spot. But overall, this thing's armor isn't actually as strong as I thought it to be. Yeah. So the cupola is by far the weak point, but any of these flatter areas end up being actually, sorry, that's not flat. So this flat surface and this flat surface end up being not as thick either. This is something like 220, and that's somewhere about the same. So if you can get to 220 fairly easily, then obviously you don't need to be shooting for the little cupola. But the cupola is only 175-ish. So that will obviously be easier to pen than anywhere else, and anybody can pen that. And then when you move on to the sides and the rear, this thing just dies. Its armor's, I was gonna say, we'll just guess it. Yeah, its armor's about 176 on the side, and then it's just hilariously bad on the back. About 100 millimeters from this plate all the way around. This is about 100 millimeters all the way around, and so you can pen it. Whoop, good glory. Let me zoom out. You can pen it with some HE shells, and just the other day I put a heat shell from my T49 into the tailpipe of this thing and lit up for 700 damage. So, there we go. Takes the tracks off the Pershing. Pershing tries to do the same and just can't. And now he's just going to go ahead and bully the Pershing. The Pershing is smart enough to know where to aim, but if we just wiggle the tank a little bit, this makes it much harder. Also, we reload about as fast, if not faster, than the Pershing. And so that is a dead Pershing. We took one shell of damage from that, and then walked through a Pershing. And his team did nothing to try and help him, which was really nice for us. So Major is just going to continue pushing in. He's got stuff on his flank. And so without hesitation, look at how fast this thing rotates. He's locked on. Unfortunately missing because of the fact that the WZ is moving so fast. He does get hit by artillery for a little bit of damage, but mostly just blows his tracks off and keeps him immobilized. And now it'll be easier for someone to flank him. But unfortunately for that particular arty, his team wasn't interested in trying to flank the Tortoise at that particular point in time. They were instead doing other more important things, like killing a T-54. T-54s are definitely important to kill. But if you have a Tortoise tracked, kill the Tortoise. These things are devastating in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing. As you can see, it just takes apart a T-54 like nobody. It's just simply stroll through the park. As he wanders along, he just casually dismantles a T-54, and now he's going to push up the hill and start to look to dismantle the Yag Tiger and whatever he's got for backup. Now, artillery hit us when we were over here, so that means Artie is sitting in one of these locations. He obviously can't be over here. So we do have to be on the lookout as we push down towards the Yag Tiger, that we don't let artillery flank us, because that could be really, really painful. Now, it will probably be the first or the only shot artillery flies on us, but losing 400 health because we gave our back end to an artillery is probably not how we want to end this day, right? T-71, and we're just going to do a bait and switch. T-71 pulls the Yag Tiger out of here, and suddenly, surprise, Tortoise! And one shot, and then you see how he angles his armor. Unfortunately, not enough to catch the shell. And then two shots as he just goes ahead and puts one through the upper glacis. Look at that penetration on this thing. As he doesn't care about this silly stuff called armor. He's just going to chew his way through. And just go. Yeah. Unfortunately, can't see the SU-100. The T-29 is probably in trouble. But are we going to go help him? Apparently not. Okay. We're going to go this way. We're going to speed this up a bit. Because it is still a Tortoise, he is unfortunately slower than we would all like it. Ooh, look at that. The artillery is in an interesting spot. I don't know if that's where he fired at us from, but that's where he ended up one way or the other. Either way, he didn't seem to realize there was a Tortoise from, and then there was a couple dead tanks around. Now we're only one kill off our top gun, and so that's obviously what he's going for. But at the same time, this is a massive enemy tanks here. And there really isn't that much friendly tanks in the area. The friendly tanks are scattered. So, this guy would be hard to get if this building wasn't destructible. Hi. I don't know what the AMX was thinking, waiting so long to fire. I don't know what he was thinking, staying still. As soon as he saw us go through the building, he should have moved and started trying to get around us. It wouldn't have worked, but it would have been the right move to try anyway. He just gave up and committed to die. Okay, there goes the 6th and 7th kills Playing as one off of a Radley Walters. There's an IS-2 around here somewhere, but obviously, oh, there we go. There's the IS-2. So that is how you get a Radley Walters style. Ah, it was beautiful. That was awesome. We're going to speed this up because, good lord, it's going to take forever otherwise. Unless they come to us, which it doesn't look like they're in fact going to do. That Tiger 2 is... Oh, Tiger 2 is coming towards us. We can't shoot it because there's our IS-3 in the way. Looks like our T-20 and our Foch are dying to T-95. Though, maybe they've stopped that game. We'll have to see. Tiger 2, though, is still just wrecking house. As looks like the T-95 put the shot into the STRV, and now we can finish off our own STRV, or we can just hold the fire and put a shot into the tracks of the Tiger. No! Well, I guess that does hold the Tiger in position, and we didn't actually get any tracking damage on him, so he must have fixed it immediately after we tracked him, which is really annoying. But still, the slickest way to get Radley Walters, those Amaraks for 877. That's awesome. So the average damage of this thing is 400. So 877 would have been 3 shots, which we would not have been able to get in without the IS-3 taking at least one of those. That was a well played game. And got some nice luck at the end to kind of balance it all out. Well done, sir. Mastery Ace Tanker, or sorry, not Ace Tanker, First Class Medal. Yeah, we can know. None of us wonder why. Hand of God, Bruiser, Demo Expert, Duelist, and Fire for Effect. The coveted Radley Walters. Well done. High caliber, and, well, I guess you could call that Top Gun, but really nobody cares because Radley Walters. Look at that. 4,400 damage dealt. Top of the team with ease. And actually top of the team on experience earned as well. So highest player in the game on experience earned. Well done, sir. Good job. And this is just one of the reasons that everybody wants this tank, is it's just beautiful when you know how to use it. This thing puts out more damage than most other tanks even think about being able to do. And this does it all cool, calm, and collected the entire time. Except, of course, when it's blowing up IS-2s just by looking at them. Okay, cool. So, thank you all for watching. Please hit the like button if you want War Major to win the 500 gold, or if you like this, that would also be really helpful. And please share this with your clanmates and friends, please, and thank you. Helps the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. This is ioEther out.